Evening, it's Altrider here with a really quick Transformers review. Thanks to Adam, or Sergeant Lemon #1 on Twitter if you follow him, for selling me this young lady, Titan's Return Windblade. Now, he purchased the set of the Wave 5 Deluxes. So you've got Twin Twist, you've got Misfire, and you've got Windblade. He has another version of Windblade which he prefers, the RID version, I believe. So he was kind enough to sell this on to me for £18. So let's have a quick look at the packaging, and you can see we've got a nice picture of Windblade here removing her head. We've got Transformers down the side. We've got Titan's Return here. Scorchfire and Windblade. Scorchfire is of course her headmaster. On the bottom, nothing really of note. On the side, that same image that's on the top there. And on the back, you've got some product shots, and you can see that she transforms in 9 steps. Now, a decision that I've made quite recently is I'm not going to be keeping any of my retail packaging. I'll continue to keep all the masterpiece and third-party stuff or special edition bits and bobs, but I just haven't got the space, and especially now I'm moving house, I've seen how much of this packaging I've got on my loft. I just can't sustain that. So I can't tell you how good this feels to actually rip open, I can't even do it, rip open a box after all these years of taking care. It's just nice to rip it open. So you do get a set of instructions for Windblade in there. You get a collector's card. Now, I'm a massive fan of these collector's cards. There we go. And the tech specs on the back for anyone who cares. As you can see, I've managed to get a lot of these collector's cards from Combiner Wars and yeah, all this kind of stuff, third party ones as well. I've actually got the cards in here from the first movie, and that is quite a cool thing actually. I know this is going off topic, but this is a artist sketch card from the first Transformers film, and someone's actually sketched Barricade on there. I don't know what the number is of it. It is. Just says 101. You are now the proud owner of an original hand-drawn piece of art inspired by Transformers the movie. There you go. Cool thing. But yeah, I'm a massive fan of cards, and I used to collect X-File cards and all that kind of stuff when I was a little bit younger. So yeah, it's wicked, and I love having those in there. I think it's a really cool idea. You also get 2 swords. Now, I want to come on to a theory about these a little bit later on, but they are pretty good and unique. We haven't seen these before, I don't believe, in any other Titans figure. Windblade herself feels phenomenal. Considering how many QC issues I've had recently with Hasbro figures and even Takara figures, shoulders really tight. Elbow joint really tight. No wrist swivel. You've got a ratchet coming out, not on a ball joint. Everything is so tight. It feels fantastic. Top marks, no QC on this for build quality wise. So the head can do a full 360. The arms can come up, but they can only go that far due to the backpack, and they can go that far down. You've got an elbow bend which does 90 degrees. She can do the full Van Damme with ratchets. She can also, see how tight that is, she can go forward, she can go back that far, she can bend at the knee that far, and you've also got a toe pivot there. No waist swivel, and you have got some swivel in the arms and also in the legs. Sculpt wise, this is absolutely phenomenal. This was not a figure or a character I'm really interested in. I have got the other 2 Windblades, the Generations one and the RID one. I've got no real association with this character, but the sculpt on this is amazing. The head sculpt, just like something straight out of IDW comics. Some beautiful detail. Paint is good. You've got a little silver Autobot logo there. Absolutely phenomenal. One of the best Titan figures I've held so far, and this was more of an impulse buy for me because as I say, I've got no association with the character as such. So amazing, great figure so far. She can hold her swords like so, and this is the first time I've done it. The hands do look a little flimsy, but they do hold really well, those swords. Now, I believe that this is a retool of the highbrow mould. Now, my theory is this: why would Hasbro or Takara, well Hasbro because it's a Hasbro toy, go to the trouble of making these swords just for one-off? I wonder if they might be releasing an IDW style Drift, because he transforms into a kind of jet thing in the comics. I wonder if they're going to change this mould around, because he would need swords. You can kind of see the silhouette. He would need some remoulding and a new head, obviously. But I can really see this being made into a Drift. Transformation is simple yet really satisfying, and it gives a great alt mode. And an alt mode with some critical additions. So you can store the Titan Master in there. I'll get into that in a moment. You can rotate these round, which is pretty cool. I don't know why the colours and these parts here really remind me of Thrust. You've got a little sled there as a stand. The only critique of this mode, and it might be the way I've transformed it, but I can't see it from the instructions any differently, is that the hands are just chilling out of the back. But as I say, that the instructions aren't very clear. There are tabs there to hold it in place, and you can't manoeuvre these any place else. So that is really my only critique. But look how stunning that looks. It's amazing. The Titan Master itself, there's a good close-up of the head sculpt. Can't really focus on it because of the light. I do apologise. There you go. How good is that? Transforming, we have got some paint. So Scorchfire has got a little bit of paint on her face. Pretty cool. Now you can put the swords together and make a kind of sword sled, and you can put Scorchfire in there if you wanted to go sledding. Or alternatively, separate these, and you can store the weapons via the tabs under each wing like so. And then you can open up a cockpit, place Scorchfire inside, the lid closes quite comfortably, and there you go. I have to say, I am super impressed with this toy. I think that the Titans Return toys have been absolutely amazing. And we've been spoilt, really, haven't we, a little bit? I've got the same reaction to this toy as when I picked up Trigger Happy. But this has probably shocked me more because I wasn't expecting it to be this good. I completely and utterly recommend this toy and give it a solid 8, 9 out of 10. I think the only thing that is a little bit disappointing is the hands there, but we can live with that for a deluxe class figure. Size comparison in vehicle mode, there's my good friend Roadburn here. But she's basically your standard deluxe size. She's a great toy. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little review. I've been Zort Rider, and this might be the last review that you see from this little room. I've got my last box ready to pack up everything, so the table will be coming down the weekend. So the future of my reviews might be coming from my kitchen in the short term, but there we go. I've been Zort Rider. Have a great evening.